Now, if you're raising chickens, you should know this. If you don't know this, though, I'm getting ready to tell you. The best way to handle your chickens is to get them while they're on the roost, so you catch them while they're sleeping. Of course, my rooster, he wakes up before I do most days, so I've got to get up really early. I'm going to take this measuring stick and find out exactly how big my rooster is. A few months ago, some two-legged varmints got into the chicken coop to steal some eggs, and they left the door of the coop open. And another varmint got in there, probably a raccoon or something like that. Something glowing over there. Yeah, raccoon or something got in there, killed off most of the chickens, but we were left with one solitary rooster. And he's a bantam. He may be small, but puts up one heck of a fight. He escaped. And he's been free range ever since. He's been in charge of his own security. And actually, I don't know where he's sleeping. He might be in here. We'll go take a look. There's a little. All right, let's get under here. All right, I can't see where I'm going unless I look through the viewfinder. This is our old chicken coop area. Of course, as you see, it's got a dirt floor. Boy, dirt floor. Just keep little baby chicks in that box there. Of course, nesting boxes. That was I guess it was a good idea at the time, but probably not the best way to set up a nesting box. I built those. Water feeder. Got it hanging from a chain there on the rafters. That way, it's up off of the ground, but at a height where the chickens can get to it. All right, so we've got these ladder type roosts here. It's just pretty easy to cut a couple of boards and nail them at an angle so the chickens can just stand there. And ordinarily, if he was here, he would be right up here at the top. But I don't see him in here today. Whew! Let's see that fog. I'm not smoking. It's just cold out. All right. Here we go. So, some things to take in mind if you're building a chicken coop. Dirt floor like this, probably not a great idea because things can burrow in from underneath. We had something. There's some feathers left. Something came up in from underground there. You know, rats and stuff like that. They'll come and eat the feed. So you may be growing chickens, but you're growing rats too. All right. Oh, there's feathers by the door. Yeah. All right. So Mary named the bird Bert. I think she intended to say bird, but boy. But Mary, sometimes that comes out Bert. So if you got chickens, sometimes you got to handle them. And best way to go about handling any sort of bird, really, is to catch them while they're roosting, because they're pretty much drowsy and sleepy, and will let you get away with doing things like taking them and trimming their feathers and stuff like that. No, I don't see them up here. There's my water storage tank there. I can pump the water from the well house into that tank, and it's not hooked up right now, but I got the PVC pipe with a hose bib on it there, so I can connect a garden hose. And 225 gallons of water pumped right out of the ground into the tank, and then I can use the hose and take that out and put water wherever I want it. You join us today on a grand adventure in the Arkansas River Valley, searching for the elusive, wild Polynesian jungle fowl. There There we go. Well, that's no free-range chicken, but that is a pretty big, fat, and sassy black-wooted spider. Look at that. There's that. There's that classic orange hourglass, big round body. Look at the size of her. Look at the size of her. She's huge. She is huge. Oh, and guess what? We've just sighted him. Hello, Bert. Hello, Bert. Hi. How you doing, buddy? So there is Bert, the elusive rooster. He was born right here on the property. He is a second generation freeborn chicken. He was raised by a hen. His mother and his father were both raised by a hen. And he is about as close to being a wild bird, living in close proximity to humans, as one could imagine. It's looking pretty good, Bert. So how do you like it? Is it good? Is that green good? You enjoying that? Hi. Like, not really happy with you being so close to me, but I'm really enjoying this grain right now. Okay, there you go. Nice, good, alert posture. And if you could just sort of walk in front of that stick for me, would you please? So walk in front of the stick, but don't bump into it because it'll fall over and you'll probably get startled. There you go. There you go. Yeah. See your head. I'm looking there, and it looks like about 15 inches, maybe. I'm going to say about 15 inches. When he's standing all the way up, fully erect, Bert is about 15 inches. Well, there we go. Just a touch. From where I was standing, it looked like Bert's height was right around here. So that's somewhere in between 14 or 15 inches. I think if he stood all the way up and was crowing at the time, he might get to be somewhere between 17 and 18 inches. But his average, whenever he's not leaning over and pecking at the ground, around 14 and a half to 15 inches. I'm going to go ahead and call it at 15 inches. So Bert, the amazing solitary wild jungle fowl, 15 inches. That's how big my rooster is. Well, all right, the good people, that's Bert, the amazing Polynesian jungle fowl. Bantam chicken, 15 inches tall.